All right, y'all. Happy day. Welcome back to my channel. The car is being washed, so you can kind of hear the hose running, and then the laundry is drying in the laundry room. So hopefully this microphone is doing its job and you're not hearing life go on around me. I wanted to film this video because I wanted to have something to refer back to for you guys that maybe are new to this journey or new to my world, and maybe this new way of thinking of like, how can I become thriftier in the way that I live my life so that I can accomplish the goals that I like throughout your own life by sharing mine. So I wanted to share a little bit of backstory. I am Christine. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're brand new. This video is my $150,000 story of how I paid off that debt by adopting this mindset. That was my purpose, I think just this deep-seated belief of like, I want to live as thrifty as I can so that I can obtain those financial goals that I have. To date, I started, I would say, in my 20s and probably around 27, and I'm in my 40s, so mid 40s now. And over that time, I've been able to pay off $150,000. Now I went from being a stay-at-home mom, which is where that thriftiness was born, I would say, during those years, to be home with my kids, to divorced, to a single mom for quite a few years, to now remarried, and taking those very best parts of me that I love the most into this brand new marriage and this new life with this wonderful man. So throughout that whole process, I was just refining myself without knowing. I would say my plans were not those plans that I just said. I think that I just wanted to live in a way that felt good to me, that was authentic. And through that, you know, I've paid off $150,000, and it will probably be more throughout my lifetime. But through that process, this has really taught me a lot, and it's really something that anybody can adopt. And that's just, how do you live as simply as you possibly can with the things that you have in your life that bring you joy? Like, it's a big lesson for me. It was in contentment. I would say prior to age 27, I was just like consuming, wanting, like my wish list was big. And then when I was met with being a stay-at-home mom and on an extreme budget to be able to make that happen, I had to let some of those things go. And I had to get creative about ways that I can still fulfill my desires. I would say my shopping, but I wasn't really a big shopper. Like, I liked shopping. I had little girls. They're super fun to dress up and get all the cute things for. But I really didn't have, I would say, a shopping addiction throughout my life. I know some people do, and that's how this can be created. Like, you have a lot of consumer debt maybe that you want to pay off. And so for me, it was just, I wanted to be at home with my kids, and I wanted to not feel deprived, and I wanted to pay off. We had a lot of debt in the beginning. I would say my late 20s, when just coming face to face with that reality of like, all that Dave Ramsey stuff, like I really wanted to feel what it would feel like to not be a slave to any lender, and to have an emergency fund, and to pay cash for things, and do the envelope system. Like, those are all things that I have loved and I have refined for myself over the years. And it has been timeless. No matter what season of life I've been in, those tools have served me really, really well. And so my story is just pretty simple, probably like a lot of you. I wanted to live a life that felt good without being deprived. So if that is something that sounds like it's relative to you, stick around, hit that subscribe button, hang out with me, because in the year of 2026, we're going to, I would say, dive a little bit deeper on these topics. And I'm certainly wanting to know what area of my story stands out most to you and what areas you struggle with, because I want to come alongside. I want to help. And I want to encourage you too, because when you're at the beginning, whatever, maybe your goal is not paying off $150,000 in debt or making it as a single mom or whatever, maybe it's something completely different, but it feels really big and you need that kind of encouragement. I want to be that person for you very, very much. I want to come alongside of you and remind you that you can do it, but there's a special process to be able to do that worked for me. So any questions, please leave them down below. I just wanted to pop on here, say Happy New Year, share a little bit of my testimony and my story about how I got to where I am. And some of you have watched me. I've been on YouTube since 2009 for a very, very long time. And so it's nice to see you guys in the comments, circle back through all of the ebbs and flowing of my life, and just come along for this new journey because I'm really, really excited. Budgeting, I would say, is something that I have a passion for, and helping people get out of debt. But this new pivot into this new year is going to be, my content will be more of like how to live a thriftier lifestyle that feels good, that feels authentic while achieving your goals. So there's not a whole lot of content like this out there. I don't know if I'm the only one doing it. I'm not sure, but it'd be really fun to show you the way that I do things that has led to $150,000 of debt being paid off and a really great lifestyle that I'm proud of. So now, coming full circle after having many jobs, moving a lot, I am back to being a stay-at-home mom with that emphasis of being an entrepreneur online as well as a YouTuber, and just sharing life and being able to encourage you. I hope to have one-on-one coaching, maybe to walk alongside of you. I hope to have like makeovers. I want to, my content, I want it to be really, really fun, and I want to come in and make over spaces because that's something that I do in my own home that just adds a lot of value to my family. So if any of us sounds interesting to you, please leave a comment, share your thoughts, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.